Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for December 19th to the 25th. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity and to get really specific with your reading. And Leo, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Yes, I want you to feel like we're here one-on-one. Secondly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. In fact, astrology came first, and that's why every tarot card is assigned an astrological element or alignment or ruling planet. We go really deep with the astrology part. Now, listen, Leo, this is a big week. If you saw my reading last week, I cannot tell you how big of a week this week is. First of all, on December 20th, Jupiter's going into Aries. Now, Leo, oh my goodness, this is huge, okay? This is your ninth house, all right? So Jupiter's going into Aries until May 2023. So Jupiter is a planet of luck, okay? Luck and good fortune, prosperity, expansion, profit. You are going to have the most luck you have had in your ninth house, and that is higher mind, spirituality. If you're a writer, you better start writing a book, okay? Ninth house rules publishing, okay? Start your own website, do something writing-wise. And also, a lot of y'all may start, find a job where you work with people overseas. A lot of y'all may be working overseas, or a lot of y'all may be traveling overseas, okay? This is going to help bring that mind expansion, okay? And this is really good coming after the 8th house, okay? Now, another thing I want you to know is that not only that is that happening, right after that, we have the winter solstice, the same day that the sun goes into Capricorn. We already know that Venus and Mercury are in Capricorn right now. But hey, guess what happens after that? We have a new moon in Capricorn. So, bundle of planets in Capricorn. This is all in your sixth house. So, get ready. The sixth house is everyday activities. It's work. It's labor. Some of y'all may be hiring, and some of y'all may be, there's sixth house rules a lot of things. I'm not going to lie. Your pets, there could be a lot of y'all who may be interested in getting a pet, or there could be some activity around your pet. There's, again, a lot in the sixth house. That's why we do tarot. We're going to get to the bottom of this. But one thing I want you to do, Leo, I want you to look back. I want you to think back to January, okay? I want you to think back to January, because this new moon that we had a new moon kick off this year on January 2nd, okay? Not only did that happen, this new moon in Capricorn, Venus was in Capricorn and it was retrograde. And so think back to January, because something around that time could start manifesting, or there could be activity around it, resolution around it, advancement around it around this time, okay? Trust me, it'll freak you out too. And if you don't journal or any of that, just go through your Instagram feed or your, TikTok or Facebook or whatever. Yeah, and see if there is anything that comes up. But that's, this is going to be a big week. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a really, really big week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I love that Venus is trining Uranus. This is just going to be a big week. Listen, that winter solstice, this is all about change, okay? Capricorn and Aries, the two planets that, or the two signs where we're having a lot of activity, okay? Cardinal signs, all right? Kicking off season. So just expect we're entering a brand new era, okay? Leo, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I know I talk so much, but you needed to hear all that. Trust me. Leo, okay, so as I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, Leo, one thing I don't talk about the outer planets too much, only for the time constraint. But one thing I want you to know, Leo, if you feel like this has been really stressful the past few months, even the past few years, we had Uranus and Saturn fighting the entire time, and there were peaks where it was just really, really like they were going for it. I mean, they were out for blood. All right. The good news is they're finally moving away from each other. And so when I say we're starting, this is a brand new era. It's a brand new era. We do not have, think about, I've made the analogy, like if you were in a rock band, all right, you're on stage playing your hit song and your two backup singers keep quarreling and they keep bickering and fighting. And all you want to do is just get through this song. That's what this square, the Saturn Uranus square, it was like happening in the background. And it was just like, like you know, like you just couldn't identify, why is this happening to me? And why is this not working out? Why is this? Because there was a lot of that fighting. But again, we're moving forward. So are you in a big way, Leo. So are you. All right. So, wow. Leo. Come on. All right. You got this. Okay. This is, when I say you're entering a brand new era, you're entering a brand new era, okay? Now, the message I'm getting is that this is something that you want. Now, you got the Lovers in your past, okay? A lot of y'all, listen, this is amazing, okay? We love the Lovers card. This is a card where you can see Archangel Raphael. He's gifting all this love to, let's call them Adam and Eve, okay? You see all the sun behind him. The sun, such a powerful symbol, right? So much sunshine, indicating promising future, optimism, hope. But here's the thing. Archangel Raphael, he's the one that's gifting the love. It's up to you to decide what to do with it. There was probably a moment, Leo, that you had where you made a decision whether to move forward or not in a partnership. Now, I am getting both career and love energy, so what resonates with you, okay? If that hasn't happened yet, it may happen this week. You may have to make some sort of decision, some sort of choice, okay? It's fine, okay? Because this is something that, again, a lot of the things here that I'm going to pull up are things that you want, okay? Including the Tower in the heart of your spread. I have not seen the Tower in the heart of a spread in a long time, okay? And so this is indicating to me there's a part of you, a big part of you, who just wants to burn it down and build it up, okay? And I love that about you, Leo. You're fiery. You take charge. You have that authority. Listen, the Tower is the card where people, it is, you know, chaotic, it's destructive, you can see the lightning bolt hitting the tower, everyone falling out, not knowing where they're going. So this is saying that some of y'all currently experiencing or may experience or may have experienced this unexpected moment that happened in your life that really shook you, okay? And and I take that back because there are different levels, okay, for Leos. There's different levels. Some of it was major, some of it was minor, but a lot of Leos will feel it resonate with a relationship, okay, with partnership. But at the end of the day, I want you to know something here, okay? A lot of people are afraid of this card. I don't want you to be afraid of this card, okay? And I want you to train your mind not to be afraid of this card, because there are some, I respect every tarot read out there. We have an amazing community. What we do, you can't do this overnight. It takes years to, become really good at tarot. But I do see some tarot readers who read this card wrong. And one thing that they do is they instill this fear in you, saying, this is not great. Listen, I want you to know the Tower moment doesn't happen to you. It happens for you, okay? If you fear the Tower card, if you fear it, okay, if anyone makes you fear it, you're already creating a blockage for yourself, okay? So you should never fear this card, okay? Trust in the universe and trust in yourself. Whatever happens, you will have that moment, let's say like a week later, even a few days later, maybe 2 weeks later, where you're like, actually, it felt unfavorable at the time. But now, I'm glad that happened. That is the Tower moment, okay? It puts you on this path that you belong on. And, there could have been, again, it could have been a relationship that you were in that there could have been a breakup, or you could have realized you weren't seeing eye to eye. There could have been a job loss. There could have been something that happened, but it's only to clear the way for what's to come, okay? Now, you did get the 5 of Pentacles in your challenge area, okay? Now, this is a card where it is all about, there's a sense of like feeling alone, right? Sense of abandonment, but also like, just a constant worrying, right? Constant worrying. Now listen, these people here in this card are they're so focused on their plight, they can't see they're literally outside of church, okay? And sometimes I want you to know, when we have these moments where we feel a little alone, where we feel a little helpless, where we feel like, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? A lot of these are circumstantial, but if you're in the right mindset, you can power through it. Just know, I want you to know, with this tower moment that happens, has happened, or will happen, I want you to know it's okay to reach out to people, and I want you to, if you need to, okay? It's okay to bring someone in and say, hey, BFF, this has happened to me. What do I do? What do I do? Because like the more that you are aware of it and talk about it and tackle it, the better off you are, rather than just pushing it to the side. Because when you push it to the side, think about having like a really bad fight with a friend, right? Really, really bad fight. And then and y'all don't talk to each other for days. You feel that sting because you haven't come to terms with, you haven't made up, you haven't even had a conversation, you didn't even neither side put any effort into repairing it, okay? So that sting will always be there. You can't push like negative energies to the side. They're still there. You have to actually do something about it. And that's, as long as you're aware of the fact that you did the best you could, you feel so much better, right? So should that happen, just know you have a huge support system, okay? You have a huge support system, and you will be fine. You'll be dandy. You'll be golden. You'll be amazing. Now, you did get the 6 of Pentacles, all right, in your crown. So this week, it may feel, some of y'all may feel like you are looking for, some support, okay? Especially with this Tower card. And, the 6 of Pentacles obviously comes after the 5 of Pentacles. So see how we're moving forward, and see how this man here is helping everyone. You see the scale in his hand. That's a lot of balance, this generosity, right? This understanding of giving and receiving. Whatever end you're on, when you have that understanding, it is healing, okay? It's very healing. And I want you to know that balance is, equilibrium, right? Think about equilibrium. We're talking about, in a sense, like the well-balanced state of mind. I said that earlier. It's more about the state of mind. Now, equilibrium traces back to the early 17th century, okay? Break down the word equal. Libra. Equal Libra, okay? The sign of Libra, all right? That scale. So it's all about that balance. You are going to find that balance because you're seeking that balance, especially after this Tower moment. And if there was a situation that didn't work out with a partnership moving forward. Now, Page of Cups, hey, listen, this came in the root of your spread. It looks like you're looking for, if there's anything that I have to, that's crystal clear, is that some of y'all there was a partnership that didn't work out. It was a relationship, whether with, maybe a company or love-wise, okay, romance-wise, okay, because the Page of Cups came up in the root of your spread. So there's a part of you looking for that new love. You're looking for someone to come through. You're looking for a new type of passion. The Page ushers in new change, new opportunities, new beginnings. We love the Page. He's such a dreamer, such a little dreamer, right? Little Pisces energy here. Now, here's the thing I want you to know about the Page of Cups. All he wants to do is follow his bliss, okay? And so that's what I want you to do. Now, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So, as you can see, a lot of this week will be like money and wealth related with, the Pentacles coming up. Now, this is great because this comes up in your future, all right? This is all about just thinking about your stability, all right? Coming after the Tower, okay? It only makes sense. Thinking about stability in terms of your finances, okay? But also, Pentacles are earthbound, so if that's not a concern to you, like your money and wealth and investments and things like that, your physical world, okay? Tangible realities. I don't know why my email's on. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to turn off my email thing. You're not supposed to hear that. So keep that in mind because that came up in your future. And 4 is all about order, okay? 4 is all about stability. I want you to think about the 4 legs of a table, okay? If you can't think about that, think of forder, okay? 4 and order combined. Who am I? I know, right? But here's the thing, Leo. Clarified, you got the Page of Wands. This is your second page. When I say you're entering this new era, come on. The Tower and then all these pages, come on. Page of Wands, this is passions. I'm so thrilled and I'm so excited that you got this card because I was going to say, Leo, you didn't get any ones in your spread. Where is your passion? You are the sign of passion. Where is that? Here it is in your future. It's coming. You're gonna get over all of this. Okay. You're gonna get it's some sort of event that may happen. You may not see that it's a favorable thing, but later down the line, you're gonna realize you're gonna have that understanding. That was actually the best thing for me. Okay. Now, Page of Wands, again, pages, like I said earlier, it's almost like flipping the new page, right? In this book of life, okay? Wands, remember, our passions, our ideas, but also career related too, enterprise related. This is very transformative energy. This is all about these cycles that we go through life, and this is a brand new cycle. You can actually see the salamanders on his tunic. Is that what we in he's so compelled by this wand. I love that. Very transformational energy. You're good. You're great. It's just, don't fear anything at all. Be that Leo, that strength, right? The vivacity, if that's a word. Vivaciousness, alacrity. That's a word. Anyway, Leo, you know who you are, and just be you. Just be you. Don't have any moments. If you do have a moment where you just feel a little down, reach out to your buddies, okay? Your squad, your crew, all right? Now, Leo, let's get to your stuff. You're good, okay? You're good. Now, Leo, oh my gosh, you're good. You're good. Leo, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. I love comments. If you're not a commenter, that's okay. As long as you leave an emoji. I love emojis. I actually love it when I get a notification for just like 3 fun little emojis. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. I love y'all. Thank you for being here with me every week. You really make my day. And happy holidays, everyone. I just wanted to say that. So now listen, we're now to your stuff. And you are, come on. This is great. So you did get the 3 of Pentacles. Bring people in, okay? You're going to find so much value in that, okay? This is the card of collaboration. It's a card of teamwork. You can see the stonemason here. He can't build a cathedral without the architects, right? And vice versa. And this is what brings that success. So a lot of Leos, you actually want this. You want to be in a situation this week moving forward where you are going to be working with people. And even, like I said, a support system. If you need to reach out to people, that's going to be very helpful. But at the end of the day, it looks like some of y'all want to enter some sort of environment where you are bonding. Essentially, at the end of the day, bonding, okay? Bonding it raises our oxytocin levels, okay? It's the best thing for you. Even just getting a hug from someone, that does so much, right? For our endorphins. Now, Queen of Wands in your external factors area. Come on. I don't make this up. Leo, you saw me shuffle the deck. Come on. Right next to the Page of Wands in your future, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. Do you see this? Do you see how I was like, no wands in your main spread, but boom, boom. And then your final outcome, and we'll get to that in a minute, but Queen of Wands, the power to attract anything she wants. That's who she is. She's charismatic. She's popular. People love her. People are actually like, they stan her. You know what I mean? And so came up in your external factors area. There's going to be someone who's very influential, who's going to really, really not only inspire you, but help you move forward in this new direction. Okay, really, really, really significant. And it doesn't mean it's a female. This is just very feminine energy. It could be a male as well, but you have that. All right, you have that coming, and this is really good. Remember what I said: the wands, career, enterprise, work related, but also your passions. Okay, even if you don't know what your passions are, because there was that lack of it here, she's gonna help you find it, or he's gonna help you find it. I mean, you're gonna find it. Okay, this is the week. All right, remember I said we're entering a new era, new beginnings. I love it. Now you also got the King of Pentacles. Okay, we know he is the richest king. This isn't all about money though, and I want you to know that I already explained. The Pentacles are earthbound, so our physical reality. It's like building your world. Okay, you want to be on top of your world. All right, but you also do want to own. You want to own it, right? You want to own your wealth. You want to own your money. You want to feel you want to sit in that throne. Look at all that harvest, and look at his hand. Look at his hand on top of the pentacle. That's how you own. Okay, now it's almost like this week it's going to be like the big thing for this week. The biggest thing that you want is to have this world where you don't have to worry about things, where you can be the one that helps other people out. It's like if you have a friend who's like, oh, I'm $400 short on rent this month, you want to be that person, like, I got you. If there's someone that's like, oh, I need socks, you're like, I got you. All right, Leo, listen. And this is also just self-sufficiency as well. Now, listen. Hey, your final outcome, you got the Three of Wands, okay? This is good, all right? So you may teeter a little bit. This tower moment could, be a little just like, oh, wow, whoa, right? But look at this. Like, you're fine. Everything's moving in the direction that it's supposed to, okay? And then your final outcome, I call this the the green light card, all right? Now, 3 is advancement. It is growth, okay? I said all that activity is happening in your 9th house. Jupiter going into your 9th house. Luck, okay? Expansion, good fortune. This is going on this new journey. He's ready, okay? He's ready, all right? 9th house also rules travel, okay? Remember I said in the very beginning about travel. Travel. All right, so you're good. Leo, you will have a moment this week. Again, the energy for Leo's, some it's going to affect you, and some already know it. That's another message that came through earlier. I didn't want to say it, but some already know that this moment's coming, okay? So remember, reach out to people if you need to, but just know tower moment happens for you, okay? It happens for you, and look at the direction it's taking you. Leo, I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, happy holidays. I love you all. I will see you next week. Next week, oh, another big week. Mercury's going retrograde, but then we got New Year's. So I'll see you next week. Thanks again, Leo. Bye-bye.